Okay, y'all know I'm the queen to tell it like it is. I'm a mother, okay? So when I say this, this is from my experience. It's not what nobody told me or nothing like that. People always say, I didn't feel this way. People always say, oh, the newborn stages is hard. I didn't have that experience with my kids. It is the older years that is hard for me. Like I said, making bottles and changing diapers and teething was nothing on watching your kids navigate through life and be stressed and be overwhelmed. And it does not stop. Like, parenting does not stop at 18. It just shifts. But even like when your kid get into like double digits, parenting don't stop. Hold on. My kids always walking up on me when I'm doing these videos, even though they see my social media. Anyway, parenting big kids with different emotions is really, really hard. And it's even harder when you're trying to reparent yourself and navigate through life and you got your own shit going on. But that can't matter as much because you got to make sure your kid is good, or kids, or whatever. It's so freaking hard, man. I promise, like, it's a different kind of stress. It's not, oh, I gotta change this diaper or this formula or this baby needs to be birthed, this baby won't sleep. This is like kids are ending their lives when they get too stressed because they don't have the proper coping skills, and it's hard when you're a parent trying to learn them yourself. I'm just having a moment, and then like to even add it up, I'm having an extra moment. Listen, y'all know I tell it like it is. My blended square is not blended like it was anymore. And that's fine, to each, their own, and life is gonna do what it's gonna do. All I can do is control me and what I'm doing in my life and the situation and whatnot. But what I will say though is, like, we're in the graduation birthday season, at least in my household, and from a person that has kids with someone they're not with, and being with somebody that has kids that's not yours, that has a separate co-parent, this is where, and I've already had my emotions going on about other stuff, this is where shit gets real emotional and real tense. I am focused on my kids in this situation and their graduation and birthdays and all that stuff, and my husband is doing his. But me and my co-parent, we co-parent different than one second. It's hard when you have these heavy feelings, these big feelings of, oh my God, my last babies that ever exited my body are going into high school. They got birthdays coming up, and your co-parent is with someone else. And this is not about romantic feelings at all, but it's about the dynamic of the fact that things are separated. And they have been for a while, but it's like, oh, I gotta go shop with the kids on my own, and then he's gonna go shop with them on his own. Or like birthdays, okay, he's gonna do something with them when he has them on the weekend before, or whatever. For me, this is not the ideal co-parenting dynamic that I wanted to have, but you have to do what you have to do with what you have. And it's not the dynamic that I wanted with my bonus children and my husband either. But again, you do what you do, you do what you have, and you really only honestly in life can focus on you, and not in a selfish way, but it's so much that I'm trying not to say, because this video was not supposed to be this deep. It was just me expressing how hard it is in a blended family that's blended and separate, and how when these events can come up, how shit can be away. I'm emotional about my kids coming out of middle school, going into high school, and the only other person that would feel that exact feeling would be their other biological parent, because, and to not be able to, one, because it's inappropriate, and number two, just because that's not the dynamic right now, to really be able to conversate and express that it's doing a little something for your girl. It is intense. Like, I'm really frustrated because I feel like out of this square, and this is my feeling, so whatever, I feel like I tried the fucking hardest to make this shit be so seamlessly blended. We don't have examples of how families are blended. I have siblings on my sperm donor side, and we didn't grow up close, even though I was cool with their mom. I was more close with her than them, if that makes sense. And I love my siblings. But we didn't grow up tight, you know. And then even like my siblings that I grew up with in my house, like I love them. We didn't grow up tight, you know. So I'm experiencing a lot of feelings right now. And honestly, I don't give a fuck who is going to judge this video. These are my feelings. I have to get this shit out. And maybe, like I always say, if somebody see it, they can kind of relate, and it'll make them feel a little bit normal that, you know, if they're having these feelings, because I'm trying to navigate this shit. Like, we just went and looked at suits and stuff for their prom, and now I'm home, and yeah, I don't know. I hope, I'm just going to end this here. It's been 6 minutes. I hope that somebody feels seen, feels heard, can relate. I'm not looking, like I said, I'm not looking for pity. I don't care. I'll figure my shit out. I always do. But these are feelings, and sometimes feelings are fleeting, and sometimes, like, you have to just talk through things, and then, yeah, I don't know. Yep, well, that's it. I gotta get out this car. Yeah.